Okay. Timus, you're invited. Thank you. We're here with Timus today at Animal Haven. I think she's a little cattle dog. She has 2 jobs on this walk, and it's the same as on every other walk. Track and slack. Track means she's supposed to be keeping track of me, and slack means she needs to be keeping my leash slack. The second the leash leaves the ground by even 1/8 of an inch, she's no longer slack, so my job is to bring her back at least 3 pulls like this, 1, 2, 3, or 6 feet approximately, or I can bring her back as far as I want. So here she goes. Let's see, in a second she's going to run out of leash. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to relax. And my job is also just to help coach her through the process. I'm not going to get mad, I'm not going to get angry, there's nothing to get mad about. This is brand new to her, so why would I get mad? 1, 2, 3. She's going to run out of leash again. 1, 2, 3. Again, at least 3 nice tugs. Not corrective tugs even, just a happening just like this. Let's see here. If she chooses to, she might be on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. She's going to run out again. 1, 2, 3. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4. See, she's staying closer. And this is a heck of a little workout for her mentally and physically. I'm going to take off this way and see what she does. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Taking off this way, seeing if she's going to keep track of me. Oh, yeah, well, no. 1, 2, 3. When in doubt, you can give them their tugs back. 1, 2, 3. Again, even if it leaves the ground by 1/8 of an inch, she's being brought back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do it a few more times that time. She's not very interested in the other dogs. I'm kind of surprised. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take her over by this other dog and see if she shows any interest, really. I think if she was going to, she would have. 1, 2, 3. Keeping the life grip, that's another thing that I didn't really mention. I'm going to step on the leash to secure her for a second. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wrap it around my foot. And I'm going to show you the life grips, because right now I have the life grip on my foot too. I'm going to make sure that your hand is completely through the loop. And then you're going to grab it once down below and then grab it again. So as you see, I have a really nice, tight grip. I'm going to show it again. Right now I'm going to wrap it around my foot to secure my grip. So she can't get away from me. You want to make sure they can never, ever get away from you. So here I go. Want to zoom in would be awesome. Okay. Make sure your entire hand is completely, make a little beak, make sure it's completely around the loop. Now I'm going to grab it from underneath, and I'm going to grab it once, twice, 3 times. So I have a nice grip here. She's not going anywhere. She cannot get this from me. Now, if there's an emergency and there has to be an emergency release, I can do it pretty easily, but she's not going anywhere with this grip. One more time. Grabbing it under, 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 3 nice times here, 2 to 3 minimum. Now I'm going to take off with her, or take off walking. See if she's keeping track yet. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to start doing what we call zigging and zagging. This is what it looks like. Random patterns. She's not paying attention to me. I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. Oh, I can feel it. Another thing to this walk that I haven't explained yet is to keep a nice relaxed wrist. The more relaxed your wrist can be, the better, because it can act as a barometer. If I go this way with a nice relaxed wrist, except she's going to follow me. Let's see here. Nice relaxed wrist. Oops, doink. I could feel the second my wrist left its position, its relaxed position. If you've constantly got a tight tension on your wrist, you cannot feel when her tension begins. So, and not only that, but they are body language animals, so they know if you're relaxed. If they're relaxed, if you're relaxed, they will be more likely to be relaxed because they see nothing's wrong. There's no reason to be tense, so they won't come close to being, as close to becoming tense. 1, 2, 3. Again, her jobs are to what? Keep track of me and keep the leash slack. Hi there, we have Proctor here from Animal Haven getting ready to do some long leash work with him, and here we go. I'm just going to take off and see what he does. His job is to keep track of me and to keep the leash slack. My job is to just keep a nice relaxed wrist. You'll see that I do have the life grip where you go once. There's the life grip. So, here I go. Let's see what Proctor does. One, 2, 3, and then I relax again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, relax. Again, I'm bringing him back at least 6 feet or 3 nice tugs. 1, 2, 3, and then he comes right back to me. See what he wants to do with this dog over here. He's already got it figured out that he's going to be brought back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's try him again. Look at him. He wants to go. But he's choosing to stay with me. Not bad choice. One, 2, 3, brought back, let go again. So he has a complete choice to do this again. Oh, leash left the ground. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Great. Okay, well, I think he is done. But again, his leash rules were to keep the leash slack. Oh, there he goes. And to keep track of me. Great. Thanks.
Hi there. Here we are at Animal Haven with Connie. Connie likes to keep the leash tight and pull, so we're going to not put her on a short leash because that's what keeps it tight. Since dogs are, oh my goodness, she's done. Dogs are reverse reflex animals, so as soon as you pull one way, they have an instinct to pull the other. So we're just going to let her be. We're going to give her all the leash. She's got 15 feet to play with. And if she's paying attention, oh, wasn't paying attention. 1, 2, 3. Going to go back for more. 1, 2, 3. Anytime she's not paying attention, she just gets pulled back 3 times. We're not mad, we're not angry, it's just an event. She just needs to figure out that she has to keep track of me. Trying to get away from me doesn't work well. She's going to miss this one, I believe. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. You're making this look easy, Connie. Now she's really half-hearted. She gets to sniff, she gets to explore, and she has to keep track. She's going to go see that guy. 1, 2, 3. Got a lot of energy, which is a good thing, but with a long leash she can get it out. Head collar would probably speed this up a little bit, but this is fine. Not paying attention, she's going to lose me. My goodness. What we're looking at, as soon as she feels any pressure on the leash, she starts coming back. Because that's all we're doing. We bring her back. And she can go try that again. Wow, she's looking good. Busy watching the other dogs, but not willing to try to go get them because it's just not working. We're going to take off. If she catches that, she'll be with us. Leash gets a little tight. This way she gets to run a little bit. For a shelter dog, we think this is an easier way to get them to run and play instead of constantly being restrained. Not paying attention, we're going to take off. Leash is going to get tight, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So keeping track of the boss is what we need to do. 1, 2, 3. You do not get to put teeth on humans. That is very, very rude. Teeth on humans is not one of the things that's going to work for you. So we're not mad here, but we're letting her know I'm not a happy camper. She picked a choice that was wrong. Thank you. All it does is say I'm the boss and I don't want to be bothered like that. So she comes back a little more respectful. You do something like that without anger. It's just a happening. Oh, now we're getting the dance. Somebody has to keep track a little bit more. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Not going to pay attention now because she's just a little too. 1, 2, 3. Her job is to keep track of the boss. No excuses. Let's see what she's going to do about this one. Nope, going to miss it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got calmer puppy now, huh? Thank you. That works. Very nicely done, kid. Gonna miss this one. So now what's starting to happen is anytime she does feel tension on the leash, she starts coming back rather quickly. And notice I don't have to put a lot of pressure on this thing. All I'm doing instead of restraining her now is just kind of guiding her through the process. What do you think, big dog? Of course, when Lisa does that, the dog sits. There we go. See what happens when you give them a little sense of freedom? A lot easier than constantly trying to hold them back, hold them back, hold them back. Then it's just a big tug of war. Now she's... Oh, love it. That'll work.
Hi there.
Thank you.
This is us in our backyard. Me in my backyard anyway. And Ken's on camera. And we have Dude. He's here for basic training and, well, actually he's here for basic training and remote training. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the life grip. Okay. The life grip is, and I have these nice black gloves on, but see the loop? I'm going to take my hand and put it completely through the loop. Okay, see, my wrist is completely over my wrist. And then I'm going to grab it once, grab it twice. I'm going to grab it 3 times, since we like to work in sequences of 3. Okay, now we're going to start this process. I'm just going to start walking around. I'm going to be walking in between these 3 trees and get an idea. And as soon as he makes the leash tight, I'm going to bring him back 3 times and page him 3 times. So, here we go. He's paying attention more to Ken and the camera guy, not to me. So, I'm going to start walking, and again, his jobs are to keep the leash slack and keep track of me. I am the boss. He's to keep track of the boss. So here we go. See what he does. Now, if the leash leaves the ground, and it did by even 3 times, I'm going to page him 1, 2, 3. He was surprised at that. Now I'm going to walk back this way and see if he allows that again. Let's see. Aha. He's going to pick it up that easy. This is the first time he's been on here. 1, 2, 3. Not even a lot of time to bring in the leash 3 times. I'm just paging him 3 times. And it's working. So when I'm saying 1, 2, 3, it's because I'm paging him 1, 2, 3. I'll say page, page, page from now on. Page, page, page. Page, page, page. I'm just going to stop and let's see what he gives me. He doesn't want to lose me, does he now? Page, page, page. Does make it much easier with the remote because I don't even have to do a lot of pulling. He's just complying with the pages. See, I haven't had to shock him. I haven't had to do anything like that for him personally. In the very beginning, though, even whenever we start doing the leash work, we'd prefer you to do just the paging in the beginning, hopefully. Page, page, page. And then if they still keep wandering off after several minutes, then you can move it to nick, 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 which is 0.02 of a second of stimulation. And if it still isn't working, continuous, continuous, continuous. And if it's still not working after that, then you can move up the dial. Up, page, 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 because he wasn't paying attention to me, the leash left the ground. And yes, it left the ground. Why? Because I personally moved the other direction. But if he was paying attention to me, 1, 2, 3, page, page, page. If he was paying attention to me, if he was paying attention to me, though, it wouldn't have happened. But again, it's a simple page. If page is a vibration, no big deal, right, big boy? But look how he's learning. Yeah, I know. Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to take off again, see what he does. Whoop, I think I'll go this way. You're awesome. I love you. Well, I think we're done with you, big boy. I think we're done. Okay. Hi there. Now we have Hudson. He's a big, beautiful German Shepherd, aren't you, big boy, huh? And we're going to see how well he does on this long leash and remote collar. Went ahead and put the dude back because he wasn't giving us much, but he did prove a few good points, and he started out that way. So I'm going to head over to this tree over here. Are we ready? Now, in fairness, he has been on this before, but it's been a long time. But you know what? Sometimes they don't forget things. I love it. This is what we call the dance. I turn, he turns. But he loves me anyway, so what can I say? Is that all you're going to give me, big boy, huh? I'll go this way a little bit. He was well trained. What can I say? Even when I think he maybe wasn't, this kind of proves it. He does pay attention.